Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Papa's Comic Books and Coffee. Today's reading will be DC Hanna-Barbera Nightwing Magilla Gorilla number 1. It's written by Heath Corson, art by Tom Grummett and various other artists. This book came out in 2018. Well, let's take a gander and see what we have. Beep, Mr. Grayson, Mel Peebles, Peebles Management, in Hollywood again. I'd love to. Dick Grayson, Mel Peebles. Big time talk. Buddy, call me. Click. I could get used to this. 60 inches of rain in Gotham City last year alone. Here it's permanently 72 and sunny. Beep. Grayson, Mel Peebles. Getting the feeling you're avoiding my calls. The Shrewdness of Apes. Dick Gray. You expected Mr. Grayson? Peebles wouldn't tell me who I was meeting. Said the anticipation was worth it. Said it just like that, too. Like he was making a meal out of it. Okay, just who is this? Mel Peebles. Damn glad to meet you, Dick. Enjoy the flight? Thank you. Yes, but you have questions? Some. All will be revealed, my boy. Dick Grayson, say hello to Magilla Gorilla. Ah, Mr. Grayson. I'll be right down. Wait, you're the Magilla Gorilla. Welcome to the villa, Gorilla. Let me give you the tour. I laughed so hard at that film, popcorn came out of my nose. Mine too. That's what they pay me for. I don't get starstruck easily, but I love Magilla's movies. This is the actual barrel organ from the organ grinder. You played both Maestro and the Monkey Gallop. Fun shoot. Rome is exquisite in the fall. You've been, I assume? Good movie. Trained for weeks to ride a horse. Big man scored an Oscar nod last year. Lost, but still, Mel, it's an honor just to be nominated. Oscars, every box office record shattered. This guy's a giant in the industry. What does he want from me? This is why I brought you here, Dick. It took a little movie magic, but the Flying Graysons. Presto, welcome home. And just like that, I'm a kid again. What is this? Isn't it obvious? The G's going to make the Magilla Gorilla Grayson, make the Flying Graysons movie. Not an orphan, not a ward. My plan is to write it, direct it, and star as John Grayson. Studio loves it. We're out to actresses already for Mary. Not a sidekick. What do you think, You're kidding. He loves it. A kid with a family. I learned the routine. You still got it? Pretty sure I do. Where? Where is it? Why are you hiding what I need? I respect a good costume as much as anyone. But you have to keep your claws off the merchandise. That's LaFleeze, Flash, and Orange Lantern. They're all about greed. But us Green Lanterns, we're all about willpower. Time to come quietly, not until I see what's mine. To be continued. And suddenly I'm back under the canvas tent, doing the routine I grew up performing, lulled into the sense of normalcy. Magilla's a natural. He worked hard, but he's not my father. He lacks my dad's hard-earned confidence. Magilla fumbles the catch, swinging into the hard grip too tight. I feel his panic. His hands instinctively fly open, practically flinging me across the tent. To his relief, I tuck and roll to land safely in the net. Mel, quit managing for a hot second. So, Dick, we making a movie? Naturally, you'd be a producer, earn a generous fee, back-end visit the set. I'm very frightened, Magilla, but I'm not prepared for my family story to be told on the big screen. I thought this was a done deal. Mags, baby, we'll figure something out. The pleasure is mine, Dick. I'd still relish the opportunity to bring your family's legacy to the silver screen. You lose me the Kong reboot. To my ex-protege, and now this debacle? MG, calm down, son. I drove up and down the coast for hours, the same thought echoing in my head. How has it been so long since I last thought of them? Used to be the little things which set me off. Holidays, birthdays, new Star Wars movie. Dad loves Star Wars. These days, there's so much going on at home. Again, our top story, Uber manager Mel Peebles brutally murdered tonight. I told LAPD is en route to the question, him his top client, and this top suspect, Magilla Gorilla. Good thing I packed light. Censors the clock, heart rate steady, elevated, but that tracks. Looks like Magilla's eye movement inconstant as in breathing. Hands on your head. I didn't do it. On your head. In a human, those signs indicate a suspect is telling the truth. What the? Cough. Magilla Gorilla. The name's Nightwing. I'm here to help. I didn't kill him. Let's find who did. My gut says believe him. Doesn't lose him fire. And they run through the night. I've got them in pursuit. Won't get far with that light on us. I got it. Arg, snap. Whoa! He pulls the light off the helicopter. Where to? We need access to the crime scene. Martin and Fred's classy place. Body's gone. Cops have stomped through every inch of the crime scene. This was our place. When I wasn't working, we'd meet for dinner every Wednesday. Like tonight? Told him I wouldn't, for the first time. Not after we fought. Tight space, no room to maneuver. Took strength to do this. Fibers, hopefully the attackers. Someone's framing me. Called in a favor, asked Barbara Gordon to grab the file from the LAPD computers and forward them along. I hate bugging Babs, so I must like this guy, and doing a bang-up job of it. Look familiar? That's my suit. Dry cleaners lost it last week. Convenient. Hardly I didn't kill him, Nightwing. He was my family, the only one I ever known. Mel took us in, me and my sister Margaret, fed me, raised me softly, fed me. He encouraged my love of performing, came to everything I ever did. When I turned pro, Mel became my manager, and as my career grew, so did his. But you fought. Of course. Do you and your father always see eye to eye? Touché. I need access to lab equipment to analyze these fibers. I executive produced the CLI Crime Lab Investigatives series. We got thousands of dollars in equipment on set. How do we get on a lot? There's an APB for Magilla Gorilla. Then don't be Magilla. ID. Oh, hey, Mr. A. Didn't know you were shooting tonight. Charity event. Sounds good. I didn't think they'd cast Nightwing yet. I'm running a full spectroanalysis on the fibers. Gotham Central doesn't have this many toys. La La Land loves a smidgen of truth mixed with its fabrications. Here we go. Looks like it's gorilla hair. You've got an alibi for last night, right? I do, but it's hardly ideal. Let me guess. There's a girl. There's always a girl. Yes, but hardly what you're picturing. Margaret, Maggie, my Maggie. About time. I'm dying for a fix. I love her to death, but she's trouble. Your sister? That's right. She pulled away, got her a gig on the set of my first show, but she fell in with a bad crowd. I've tried getting her clean, thrown good money after bad, but it never takes. Maggie and her boyfriend Dylan pop up to shake me down every so often, threatening to go public. Tell the paps Magilla's got a junkie sister. Oh, could one of them have put this together? No, Maggie's too far gone, and Dylan's half an imbecile on a good day. Unless they didn't know they were doing it. The Castello della Catolo, a secret members-only club for practitioners of the magical arts, sounded like hokum to me. Good evening and welcome. Through here. You know your way around? Mel's been a member for years, spent hours teaching himself card tricks. Man, I loved magic. Never cared much for magic. Always gave me the heebie-jeebies. You're sure she's here? Ever since the fortune teller in the circus caught me kissing her daughter and swore a curse up and down on me. Madame Xanadu is always where she is needed. Sit, join hands. The veil is pierced, spirits gather. We have begun. See? Heebie-jeebies. The hangman, the strength cards are both on the table. I assume that's me and Magilla. The cards told me you would come. You seek retribution for a soul taken before his time. That's right. Can you see who did it? The Emperor, Mel, I assume, death and then justice. Strength 3 of all Magilla. I thought there was one per deck. The gathered presents are adamant in their message. Could it be supernatural profession, a curse? No occult energizers encircled at this death. No natures were upended. I have seen all I can see, and I am needed elsewhere. He was like a father to me. And I'm trying to prove you didn't kill him, but all roads keep leading back to me. We need more. Someone out there has the info we're looking for. I know who and her drum circle in Venice Beach should just be ending. You were really connected tonight, Asaph. Night, Brooklyn. Oh, frack. Not Mel. Let's have that phone, brah. Purse 2. What the what? Oh, thumb, pow. A pleasure, OG. We're looking for Mel's killer. Nightwing, this is Ophelia Gomez, Mel's longtime administrator assistant. Call her OG. Count me in. The man was a prince. No way Magilla did it. Mel was pretty technophobic. I installed a bunch of apps so I could work remotely with his. Here we go. You, all right there. I cook when I'm nervous. So did my dad used to wake me up, eat peanut butter and banana sandwiches, and play Yahtzee with him. Guys, Mel called me a few minutes before his murder. He did it all the time so I could take notes in meetings. Big man knew you'd come ordered banana arrabbiata, extra spicy, just like you. Magilla, no, stay back. Crash. That's when it started to, I wonder. You know it's a setup, right? Is Magilla playing me? Nightwing, I'm not the only gorilla in the biz. There's another. He's brash, all swagger. I tried to mentor him. It didn't take. Happy birthday, Grape Ape. The good news is it's his birthday and I know right where to find him. Grape Ape. Get excited, Grape Ostels. Grape is here, is the new king, freaking Kong. Who's the motor-mouth dog? Beagle, Grape's best friend and handler. He's a sleazy hanger-on who knows to hold tight to a good thing. We didn't order this sweetness. Compliments of the suit in the corner. If that's the good news, what's the bad news? We didn't end on the best of terms. You must be looking for a fight, old man. What if I am? Fight, rip, bark, Grape. My money is on Magilla. I'll take that action. You think you can show your face around here? As I watched Magilla get pummeled, it dawned on me that this might be a bad plan. You think you're stronger than me, old man? You think I won't kill you? Huh? I am Grape Ape, freaking ape. I can do what I want. Ah. Boo. Beat it, hero. Please, we need to get moving. You get what we needed. Drowned Earth. We get gone, disappear to somewhere we can talk. You all right? Yeah, just feeling slow and old. Update from my source. Hairs aren't a match. Plus, studio logs and photos put Grape in hair and makeup tests at the time of Mel's death. He didn't do it. What's the story? Always Raid and Grape were tight. I presumed as much. We were. When we first met, I saw so much of myself in him. But he was raw, unfocused, unwilling to do the work. A year ago, there was an audition, life-changing, an apocalyptic space western. I offered to coach him, but Grape couldn't be bothered, preferring to wing it. The casting director was a friend. I told her Grape was the difficult killing any chance he had. Up against the wall, they offered me the role. And I took it. It launched the franchise. I hated me after that, believed I did it on purpose. Pretty self-serving, maybe I don't care. He didn't respect the craft, the work. You torpedoed him? I protected him. But Pop, you're in the act when I say you are and not a minute before. He would have failed. You don't know that. I can. I said no. The stakes were too high and I sleep fine at night. Let me help. He's too dangerous. You're not ready. But I don't have to lecture you about tough choices. Do I, Mr. Grayson? What? Please, human odors are like fingerprints, and your musket is exactly the same as when we were on the trapeze. Sandalwood. Hint of vanilla, citrus notes. I appreciate everything you've done, but I push them all away. Mel, Margaret, Grape, all of them. Lock me up. I'll take the fall. Hold on. This was taken 2 minutes ago. That's Grape's van and Beagle driving. That's my suit, But that's not Grape. So who is it? Where was this taken? A red light camera in Burbank. What's in Burbank? Margaret. Vroom. I did the deed. I deserve more. I squished Peebles. You think I won't squish you, dog? Back off. I ain't paying you another cent, Dylan. Get back in the house, Maggie. Dylan, you killed Mel? You killed Mel? Not so fast. Why'd you do it, Beagle? What did Peebles ever do to you? Peebles, Magilla Gorilla tried to sink my boy and mess with my money. No way, Magilla had to go. Maggie, get off me, stupid. Magilla. We were friends. I looked up to you, listened to you. Wait, Grape, listen. Oh, could you do that? So you found Dylan, poured him in a stolen suit. Bingo, bango, baby, dead Mel Magilla in the cooler. Beagle killed Peebles. That's right. Grape, white. That's what I needed. Lights out. Give me Beagle. No chance. Wrong answer. I just hit this guy with both Eskrima sticks cranked up to full power. Didn't even faze him. Out of my way. I did it for you, Grape. You never needed Magilla. I created Grape Ape. And I'll destroy him too. I had the projectile in my hand by the time that he cocked the gun, but I knew it wasn't going to be fast enough. It was the trapeze trick all over again. But this time it was my fault. I wasn't there to catch him. And he fell. Oh no, Magilla. I'm sorry, Mag. I didn't know he killed Mel. Stay with us, big bro. No, I'm sorry for everything. Help's on the way. Just hang on. I should have been better to both of you, my family. What I did was wrong. I did it for me, not for you. I couldn't admit that. Shh, you don't have to. You're ready. You've already been ready. 1 year later. Yeah, I gave him rights. Magilla's stubborn, conflicted, proud, but also honest, determined, and decent. Nobody better embodied my father. To prove him, had faith in him, Magilla cast Grape as Dick. Your mother and I love you, Dick. Thank you. Thank you for coming out to our premiere for The Flying Graysons. This film is dedicated to Mel Peebles, my father, who believed in me. I'd forgotten the power of that, Mel. I'm sorry. I have to work my fellow producer, Dick Grayson, without whom I have to thank my fellow producer, Dick Grayson, without whom I wouldn't even be here. You all might know him as King Kong, but you'll always be my spiritual son, Grape. Margaret, my sister, I can't believe I have you back in my life. Watching Magilla Gorilla up there in his element, working with his protege, his family, he's happy. Isn't that what we all want? To find the people that'll catch you when you fall and call them family? I'll always miss you, Mom and Dad, but I'm in good hands. Roll credits. The end. And this is Honey, I Shrunk the Squirrel. Little short. The new Batman by Tom King. Mikkel Gannon. Little snippet. And that's the end of that. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. And keep watching for more readings.